major victory for Dreamers in an historic Supreme Court ruling. In a 5-4 decision, the court blocked the Trump administration's effort to end the program, which protects young undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children. These are just a few of the many Arizonans impacted by today's decision. Young trailblazers telling their stories, knowing for now they don't need to be scared of having to leave the country they have called home for most of their lives. Our Claudia RUPCICH met with Dreamers today who say this is a step forward, but their fight is not over yet.
Dreamers and supporters gathered in front of the ICE building here on Central to celebrate that decision. Many of them saying they can breathe a sigh of relief. And while this gives them protection for now, there's still a lot more that needs to be done.
We're not gonna sleep, and we're not gonna stop fighting. We're not gonna stop praying. We're not gonna stop advocating until we have a pathway to citizenship, not only for Dreamers, but for the 11 million undocumented brothers and sisters.
REYNA MONTOYA is one of several DACA recipients who shared their stories Thursday after the Supreme Court blocked President Trump's attempt to end DACA.
Today, for the first time in a long time, I have felt safe and secure again. And today we show that when we fight, we win.
MONTOYA started getting DACA benefits when she was 21 and had just graduated from ASU.
For the first time, I was able to work with a work permit. I got my driver's license after years of fighting here in the state of Arizona and litigations. I was able to purchase a home. I was able to become a high school teacher.
She started the Valley nonprofit Aliento that works with Dreamers and immigrants and recently graduated from an executive program at Harvard.
It has given a lot of hope.
DACA was created in 2012 and is available to any undocumented immigrant who came to the U.S. under the age of 16 and lived in the country since at least June 2007.
You would have to be graduated from high school or a program, an educational program in the United States. And also, you had to have no criminal background.
Immigration lawyer EZEQUIEL Hernandez says there are about 25,000 DACA recipients in Arizona. It allows them to stay in the country and work without being deported. There's a 2-year renewable term.
It's not a status. It's the physical presence that's lawful, so they cannot be removed.
But Hernandez says that's not enough. Dreamers want to see immigration reform.
That's where conflicts start to happen, whether or not it's for the 11 million people or 12 million people that live here undocumented, or just for the DACAs and for the parents of the DACAs.
At the end of the day, we need a piece of legislation that it's gonna go beyond the politics about blaming one party over the other.
That Supreme Court decision does not rule out future attempts to terminate the program. In Phoenix, I'm Claudia RUPCICH, ABC 15 Arizona.
President Trump quick to respond to today's decision, saying he will try again to work toward a legal solution. The majority of Americans surveyed say they support allowing Dreamers to live and work in America.